Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Bridge. And we're playing for a change today. Well, we're playing today's free day long, which I guess you could say for a change I'm playing at all. I don't do a lot of Bridge videos, but I felt like one today. Since I've sort of dropped out of Advent of Code and I'm not playing much else. But for a change, today's day long is scored at imps rather than match points. So there's a substantial award for successfully bidding a game and for successfully making your contract. Unlike in match points, where a lot of the time overtricks are just as important. And we're playing, it looks like 8 boards. So, what is this? 13? Easy 1 diamond followed by 2 clubs? If partner bids a spade, you could consider passing or raising to 2 spades. Yeah, interesting. I mean, spades should be pretty good. We don't have any games. The problem with passing is that the opponents will have no trouble competing in hearts if you do that. Obviously, one would like to have 4 spades to raise, but on our third and a stiff, usually good enough. Partner shouldn't go too crazy as a passed hand. He usually won't jump to 4 spades, and if he does, it's usually not a disaster. A game try with diamond support. I mean, we could actually make 4 spades. On the other hand, 4 spades could be a complete disaster. Like, if partner only has 4 spades, and they're not that good, we could get absolutely clobbered. We could pass 3 diamonds. That should go plus. Whereas 3 spades, well, might not. And unlike match points, it's not very important whether we play in a major or a minor. So 3 diamonds is more likely to make. I would certainly not just bid 3 spades here. I think it's basically 4 spades or pass. Or 5 diamonds? I don't think so with partner a passed hand, but the double fit is tempting. What does he think 4 diamonds means? He thinks it's a Q. So, okay, he thinks spades are unshakably the trump suit. Which is too bad. Yeah. I mean, I only have 13, and partner doesn't have enough to open, so that's not enough points that the 5 level is typically in consideration, but a decent double fit, and we could have a shot. I think I'll bid 4 spades. I hate doing this with only 3. It's so bad. But there's no way I'm ever going to convince partner I don't have 3, so I guess here we are. And even if partner only has 4, like, it's probably not awful, right? It's a little awful. Yeah. This contract sucks. Passing 3 diamonds would have worked better. I mean, I don't think it's a 0% contract, although the 9 of diamonds lead certainly makes things a lot worse. If we were to, like, find spades 3-3 with the king on my right and the diamonds working, you know, we could lose 2 clubs and a spade, and, well, maybe you don't even have to lose the clubs if you can get rid of them on diamonds because they haven't led a club. The problem is when I play low on this, it's going to go king and then rough. But I think that you still kind of have to do it. Oh, no rough. Nice. So now we do play a spade to the queen. And if East has king third, we are pretty much home, I think, right? Obviously, it's not likely East has king third. But even like king X, king fourth, we have chances, I think. Three small? No, now, because now the rough is coming. Now we're definitely dead. hopefully, well, these diamonds don't get roughed. Oh, they do. Yeah, this sucks. Well, at least the clubs were both onside, only down 2. Passing 3 diamonds sure would have worked out better. I got excited by the double fit, even knowing partner's hand isn't all that great. I can't really fault partner for making a game try. I sort of would have preferred... Well, no. I don't know that Jack third is something you should be so excited to tell me about, really. Maybe just bid 2-0. And I can pass that. But, I mean, it's not an atrocious bid. God, only minus 1.4. Okay. We played this as some run out, right? Yeah. Okay. Wow, I'm excited to hear partner has a long minor. Diamonds. I'm very hopeful we can beat this, but there's no excuse to double. Like, we could take a diamond, 2 clubs, a club off, a spade. But that's, you know, all sort of optimistic. So, what do we think the odds are that partner has 7 diamonds? I would say they are slim. Because, like, ideally, we would give partner a club ruff, get a diamond through, and then cash another diamond, and then play another club, and dummy would ruff with the jack, and then our queen would be looking maybe okay. In fact, I think our queen would be a trick at that point. But that only happens if partner has, like, 2 clubs and 5 diamonds exactly. Which I don't think is likely. More likely, partner has like 3 clubs and 6 diamonds. Given the signals on the first couple clubs, I don't think partner is roughing this club. Which means we should probably cash this ace of diamonds before it gets pitched on a heart. And we could... Does partner claim to have 6 diamonds? No. So we could continue a diamond. I wish I could put a little more trust in partner's signals, but I do not trust the robots. So I don't really know. Like, partner could be roughing clubs. He could have the king of diamonds. I don't know for sure which of those is the case. One advantage of returning a diamond, I suppose, is that it lets me show declare that I have the queen of diamonds. I'm already marked with almost all the high card points, and so he'll probably assume that I have the queen of spades, right? But if I can show him a bunch of points, there will be just enough room in partner's hand for the queen of spades, and he might guess wrong at that point. Yeah, let's continue a diamond, I guess. Partner had 5 small. All right, well, nothing we could do here. How do I concede? I give up. And indeed, continuing clubs would not have helped. Club, diamond is the only way we can take 3 tricks. Well, any order, I guess, but... Huh? +6? Are people doubling this? Are they sitting for 1-no redoubled and getting slaughtered, maybe? That must be what's happening. They don't bother to ask what redouble means. I see. And then the opponents take the first 11 tricks. Down 5, redoubled. That's gonna hurt. 15 points here. 1-no again. All right. One, two, 3, 4, at least 1 heart. 5, 6, okay. Oh, and the queen of clubs. 4, 9, ace, and now the jack. So the 10 is the last relevant heart out there. Which means West can't lead hearts ever again. And if East has the 10, then East can't lead them either. It's also possible that the 10 is dropping, in which case I can just cash all the hearts. But, oof. It's an interesting hand because I'm really short on entries to the south hand. They've blown out all the hearts. I have a couple clubs I can use as entries, but I'd like to unblock the clubs and enjoy dummies clubs. So I think what I'm supposed to do is just well, all right, let's win the heart and see what heart West plays. Aha! Well, I will not be cashing the last heart then. I think we may be abandoning the Queen of Hearts. And just try to work with the cards in dummy only. Like Ace, King of Clubs, Spade to the Ace, Queen of Clubs. I have one trick now. Spade and a diamond is 3. Even if the clubs come in, that's only 8. I need one more. If the clubs are 3-3, I can cash the Queen of Hearts now and enjoy all the clubs. But that's very dangerous, because if clubs are 4-2... I mean, can I make it if clubs are 4-2? That would be 4 club tricks, a heart, 5, 2 aces is 7. It seems kind of hard. Maybe I need to assume that clubs are 3-3, but they're probably not, right? The thing is, the diamonds and spades each could produce some more tricks if the opponents end up having to lead them at some point. The other thing is, what does it mean that West led a singleton here, right? I think West's holdings in the other suits are all sort of difficult to lead from. Maybe we could give West a hand like King 4th, stiff, King 4th, Jack 4th, or something like that. In which case, if West has honor 4th of diamonds, you can lead the Jack here and set up another trick. Because if West covers, then you can duck the second round, dropping East's honor. And if West doesn't cover, you can finesse through him again on the second round. I think since I need some more tricks, that's a promising place to start. In fact, you don't even have to play the ace, right? Sure. If East has Queen X, we're still dropping it. Okay, yeah. Look at that. Okay, so we produced a spade trick. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I were to just cash out now. But I don't want to do that yet. Duck a diamond? Yep. West did have King 4th. Can we do any squeezing here? I don't think so. The diamonds are good. Oh, is it like a crisscross in the black suits, maybe? Does that work? Cash the heart, pitching a club. Cash both diamonds, pitching a spade. No, the queen of clubs is in the way of this, isn't she? If you cash 3 red cards pitching a spade, come down to a 3-card ending. If West unguards clubs, you can play king, cross, club. But if West unguards spades, wait, is this enough? Am I stupid? How many tricks do I have? Do I have the rest and I just can't count? No, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 7 tricks. So we're making the contract. That's cool and all. But one, two. Oh, the problem is there's no crisscross because I've cashed the king of clubs in that ending already. Right. No. But if I cash the heart first and then both diamonds, I'll be in dummy in a 4-card ending. Dummy has ace of spades and 3 clubs. I have 2 spades and the king of clubs. No. Because I'm right, I'm pitching a heart on the diamond. I can keep 3 spades. Okay. So in this 4-card ending, if West unguards clubs, I can just cash them all after king of clubs, spade, clubs. If West unguards spades to hang on to 3 clubs, I can play ace dropping the king, cross the king of clubs, 10 of spades, but the 7 and the 6 might, or the 7 might not be a winner. It might be. I don't remember, like, you know, maybe West spades are like king 9-8x or something, but probably not. So, I mean, I don't think there's any harm in cashing cards in that order. 9's good news. Oh, spade diamonds were 3-3. That's a surprise. Okay, so what do we know about West's shape? He had 3 diamonds. We saw a spade pitch earlier, 2 spade pitches now, and a spade played. So West had at least 5 spades. Exactly 1 heart. 6. At most 3 clubs? No one has pitched any clubs. I guess if I try spade, club, spade, there's some danger that actually East was dealt. No, we know West has the king. We know it. But if West had at least 5 spades, right? Doesn't that mean that the spades are definitely coming in? Because he's pitched 3 and played 1. He has at least, and his partner important. Oh no, I guess if his partner was dealt king, we know his partner wasn't dealt king 30. He played low. So if his partner was dealt 3 spades, then ace drops the king, cross to hand, spades are good. If his partner was dealt only 2 spades, then ace of spades, cross to a club. Oh no, the spade isn't a winner, but it's okay because we're throwing West in and he has to give us access to dummy anyway. So I think West has 4 clubs, and yeah, I think we cash the spade here. Got him. Ha! Sucker! Oh, I forgot East only started with... I forgot we had 6 spades between us. I thought we only had 7. Okay. Sorry, I thought we only had 5, and the opponents must have started with 8. Okay, I think this was a great hand. I mean, obviously it would be better at match points. Well, would it? That extra over trick is nice, but I think just making a game is reasonably good when things looked sort of hostile at first. Anyway, I'm pleased with myself for figuring out that ending. We can open a diamond here. I'm sort of tempted to double this for penalty, but it's a terrible choice. Don't do that. Right? Yeah, Gibb thinks it shows a much better hand. No reason to get involved here. Let's just let the opponent play 1-0. Hope they go down. Two clubs I'm less excited about. We could bid 2 diamonds here. But partner usually has some clubs to bid to make a double here. So we can't say for sure this is making. And our 2 diamonds is in jeopardy as well. I think you just let this go. We don't have any evidence that either side has a fit, and in that case you'd rather defend than declare. Nice lead, partner. It could be wrong to have jumped on the heart, but I don't think so. Ooh. Ugh, I don't like this spade situation. Okay, at least partner has 4. But they're small! Oh no! I didn't realize Declared had the 10. Could I have done something here? I mean, competing to 2 diamonds wouldn't have been great. I think passing is right. On the defense, it turns out hopping with the Queen of Spades would have been better. We would get 2 spade tricks that way. It gives Declare a finesse against partner's king, but eventually the king wins a trick. And if we get a second spade trick, that takes away like 2 of Declarer's spades. Because he only gets the jack and the ace. The long one doesn't set up until after partner wins the king. At that point, there's no entry back to the dummy. So I actually think that my duck of the first spade might have cost the contract. Here. Can't I just go up with the queen and beat it? Yes. Tough play. But, yeah, I mean, you can definitely see the problem. Like, you can anticipate how awful it's going to be when you play low here. Against a human, there's some, like, reason to play quickly here and duck in tempo so they don't know you have the queen and then they'll finesse into it. Against a robot, I should have stopped to think about whether it was actually a good idea because they're not going to pay any attention to my tempo. And it's true, bearing the queen while this is in dummy, it looks very bad, but I didn't realize how bad. Wow! This is a hand? 18 points. I will bid a spade. I will bid an artificial game force. Okay, partner is, you know, being a wet blanket here. A Debbie Downer. Morose Mark. I still have a great hand, but, you know, we don't have much of a fit with partner who has 5-5 in the minors. Okay, so I think if partner's shape were like 1-2-5-5, Well, I don't know. They might not feel comfortable bidding 3-0 with bad hearts when I haven't shown anything in hearts either. And so you might very well raise here with like a stiff 10 of spades, I think. Maybe stiff 9. Not a small stiff though, right? I just have such a great hand. It's hard to stop short of slam, I think. I guess I'll just go for it. 1 key card? I mean, that's enough. I guess. If I was going to bid 4-0, over 5 diamonds showing 1 key card, I should bid 6. I guess I have this problem that I'm never going to enjoy any of Dummy's winners. Perhaps? I don't know. We'll give it a try. Yeah, with solid clubs like this, we're actually fine. That was one thing I was hoping. Well, are we fine? I get to enjoy Dummy's clubs. Is that enough? Yes, it is. Unless spades break very badly. Or clubs. If clubs are 5-1, we could have an issue. Obviously, I'm winning this with the queen, but what do I do after that? If spades are 4-1 either way, I think I'm just toast. There's no way I can shorten enough to lose just one. Well, I mean, you don't have to shorten. You could take the finesse against East, discover, like, win here, let's say. No, there's not enough dummy entries to take the finesse. Even if clubs split very well, you still couldn't really do it. I guess if, like, God sent down an angel to tell me, hey, by the way, East has 4 spades, and the clubs are splitting, and also has long clubs, yes, then I'd be okay. I'd cash all the clubs before touching another spade, pitching my heart losers, and then I could take the spade finesse. But I don't think that's likely to happen. That the cards might be laid out that way, but nobody's sending me an angel to tell me about it. And playing in that way would be very dangerous in much more normal layouts. So like, I think you just win this and play ace of spades. Because if the spades are 3-2, you're home. And if the spades are 4-1, I think you're dead no matter what you do. Trying to, like, rough a heart doesn't really make any sense, I think. Okay, I am dead. I could have used that angel. I think you have to finesse here, even though it's not going to work. Because if you rise with the ace, you just have too many hard losers because you can't pitch them on clubs in time. All right, down 2. Yeah, and although East did have 4 spades, he wasn't long in clubs, and so there was, I believe, nothing I could do. Although, no, I mean, we'll take a look. Yeah, there's just no hope here. Not on the actual layout. Really, a spade is necessary to beat it? A spade or a club? I get why a heart would be bad. It gives me a heart trick and time to do something. Why is a club good? Takes away my re-entry to rough 2 hearts with, maybe? Oh, yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe if West leads a diamond, I can win it. Heart, heart rough. Club. Heart rough. Rough to hand. Ace of... Oh, no, maybe you need to be shortening yourself in diamonds as all this is happening. So diamond lead. Ace of hearts, heart ruff. Diamond ruff. Heart ruff. How many diamond ruffs have I taken so far? We need to make sure we cash our clubs before we play the 4th round of diamonds. Yeah, I guess that would work. Interesting. You wouldn't play it that way, I don't think, but it does work. Four hearts. Gib. This is such a bad bid. I mean, it's just like, what can you do? That's what the robots want to do. Yes, 4 hearts is probably going to make, but what if we had slam, partner? We don't, this time. Although if they'd led something else, we might have had a shot. Yeah, probably not. All right. As long as both opponents follow here, we're good. Yeah, claim the remainder. $13 points is an easy 1 heart. Ugh. I think you do have to compete here with 6 good hearts. I don't like having 3 small spades. But, yeah. I count 8 tricks. 6 hearts and 2 aces. The main extra potential trick would be a diamond to the queen. Is there any other play? Like, maybe if the ace, king, jack of clubs happen to fall, we could win the 10? Seems pretty unlikely. Not even sure I have enough entries for that. Depends how hearts split. So, I'm a tiny bit tempted to duck this spade. I think it's wrong. But, like, just generally speaking, I would like West to be unable to continue spades. Right? Suppose West's holding is, like, 2 spades, and also has ace, king, jack of clubs, but didn't lead them because his partner bid spades. And also has king of diamonds. It's hard to imagine where East's overcall came with, but, like, that's the kind of... Ignoring the auction, that's the kind of thing that may make me say, it would be nice if we could duck the spades to cut off their entries, and then maybe, like, it just makes things more difficult for them, and that's one specific layout where it could help, although it doesn't seem like a likely layout. Then when West wins the club, he can't lead anything that he'll enjoy, right? There's a substantial downside to that, which is that East would win and could very well give his partner a spade rough if West has a singleton spade and East has 6, which is not at all unlikely. But roughing the second spade doesn't actually hurt me, right? Spade to the king, rough, that's okay, they're roughing my deuce. Only if they get to rough a 3rd round of spades does it really hurt. I lose my ace. The problem is they probably can rough a 3rd round of spades. Go like spade, rough, club, rough, and now I'm really hopeless. So for that reason, I don't think I can afford the luxury of ducking a spade. But I think I could win the ace of spades and immediately play a club. Clubs are my best chance for any other tricks. I might as well, like, use my dummy entries to lead them, or, well, lead them while I can, I guess, right? I don't care if they continue spades. Okay. So now the 6 and 8 are both entries. And we can play on clubs. And we're actually, we're good now, right? The ace fell. Or East hopped with it unnecessarily, more likely. No matter who has the jack, I can just pitch a club on, or a diamond on this. And the last diamond goes away on the last club, and I didn't have to lead a diamond up to the queen after all. Sadly, diamond to queen would have worked, so this play has not earned me anything I didn't deserve. So the field will also be making 3, but I'm glad I found that little extra edge and tried for it, and, you know, it did work. It just wasn't necessary. We're probably bidding 3-0 here, right? What is this, 20 points? Yeah. No need to screw around. 3 spades, 2 hearts is 5. I have a club stop, and I can get 4 diamonds, so that's at least 9 tricks. Don't duck here, that would be dangerous. Often you should duck when the opponents lead their long suit, but here I'm terrified of a club switch. I don't care if they continue hearts. I have 2 stoppers there, but only 1 stopper in clubs. So I have to win this and immediately attack diamonds. Now, let's see. If I just win this and cash out, I have 3 losers, perhaps 2 if I figure out the spades. If I duck, I'm definitely losing at least 3 tricks, right? A heart and 2 clubs. So there's no reason to do that. Let's just win. And, you know, probably West has the jack of spades, but if I guess that and I'm wrong, it's a disaster. A catastrophe, even. I don't think we can play on spades at all. Oh, obviously at some point we'll cash the ace, king, queen, but we can't take any finesses, because if one fails, we're ruined. So just play on the other suits and, well, I guess specifically diamonds. Okay, nobody's pitched any spades. Doesn't really tell me anything. Well, that's nice. The jack was falling, and in a position where if you had finessed for it, you would be very sorry. And that's the end of the event. Not a huge positive score, but, you know, something, I guess. Mostly just based on letting opponents play their game. Yeah, this was the big loss, obviously. I think 6 spades is an okay spot. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's really this 4 spades that deserve to be punished. But it wasn't really. Decent result. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.